Sakshi, we are meeting very first time. So could you please introduce yourself? Although I know about you. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sure. And my name is Sakshi Chauhan, as you already know, and I'm from Gwalior, MP. I have done my post graduation. Nowadays, I'm doing PhD. And along with that, I'm also running my coaching classes and running my YouTube channel where I upload these conversational videos. And yes, I'm working on my skills, my communication, my soft skills, and English language also. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's lovely. So in your coaching classes, what subjects do you teach?
No, I'm teaching junior students.
So you must be teaching almost every subject in junior
Also,
section.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So do I have to introduce myself?
Yes, you can.
So my name is Pooja Saxena and I
Mm-hmm.
am connecting with you from Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh. And as per my qualification, I have completed my master's, and after that, I completed B.Ed. And I am married and blessed with two kids, and I am hardworking and devotional type of person. And my hobbies are listening to devotional music, taking care of animals, and many house chores just like stitching, embroidery, and all.
Mm-hmm.
And these days, I'm focusing on my spoken English. It's all about.
Okay, that's great. As you mentioned, you love to stitching and embroidery, right? So, are you very interested in these activities, in this thing?
Yeah, I love to do this because when we make anything by our own, so
Okay.
definitely it's amazing experience to wear that cloth which we have embroidered or we have stitched. So
Mm-hmm.
that looks very nice, and there is no comparison between other clothes with it. So yes,
So, do you wear also when you stitch something? You
yeah,
love to wear.
yeah. I love to wear that cloth. Even
Okay.
I love to wear my own stitched cloth, and
Mm.
whenever I get my cloth stitched by a tailor, so
Okay.
usually it happens I find some mistakes in that stitch. Yeah, it
Oh,
happens sometimes. Yes.
yeah, it happens. But stitching is something that I'm very, very far from this thing. Even I don't know how to, stitch even a small hole. So it is very difficult for me. But yes, I love to wear, and I am very interested in DIY things. I love to make
Yes.
something. We can
Yes.
decorate our house. Some, these kind
Actually,
of things. Yeah.
at least you respect of these type of things. Otherwise, I have seen many persons who
Mm-hmm.
used to say, who says that what is the need of doing all these things, these nonsense things? Why are you wasting the time in your this way? What is the need of making all these? All things are available in the market. So what is
Market.
the use of it? I have seen many persons like this, but you, at least you are respecting these things, and you are understanding the value of doing this. That's
Yes.
great. Yes.
Even I love everything, these kind of, even when I don't know this stitching is something, my sister is completely into this thing. And whenever she comes at our house, actually she's married, so I always ask her, please let me know how to stitch this, how to use this machine. We have that tailoring machine, by
Yeah.
lag, that pattern machine, I don't know the name. So my
Yes.
sister always use, and I don't know how to use that. And my
Yeah.
mother always scold when you go. My mother always scold and say to my sister, when you go, nobody use this machine. This machine we have to sell one day. Please
Well,
teach her how to use it.
it happens that in today's era in which we are living at present, the burden of study is so much of these days children. that they are not inculcating these kind of activities in them. I
Yes.
also have two daughters, and both of them can just stick a button and all. That is useful things only, but they are not having the time to learn how to stitch any cloth. So it happens because of the children are very busy in their school schedules. Yes, it happens these days, and in our time it was not happening. We are
Yes.
not burdened with the such kind of studies at that time. Yes.
Yes. And you know, one more thing that you mentioned, I understand this thing that that stitching, and that you don't like to others when someone stitch for you. But for me, you know what happened? Even I don't know, even I don't like when someone uh, stitches for me something. I think twice in my complete this life, twice I have asked tailor to stitch one suit for me. So both times I felt that's not right. That's not right. So I have that kind of fear. I always prefer to, even when I buy this kurti or any kurti. So I ask them, do we need to fit this? Then he said no, little bit. Then I said no. It's not my cup of tea. Please give me something that should be very fit, and I don't because I can't do it. I have to ask someone, please do it for me. Do it for me. So even I have two machines and that pedal machine, but
Yeah,
still, I
but
pity
no
myself.
confidence. Yes, you have no confidence that you can stitch. Okay. Yes.
I tried once or twice, but I don't know how to, that needle, that thread in the needle, and how to that round, and yes,
These days, all the children are like this. It's no not a new thing for you. So, Sakshi, you are from Gwalior. So, have you
yes,
visited the fort of Gwalior?
yeah, it is very near to my house. Even
Okay.
we can go for morning walk. Do you know about that?
Okay.
And have you heard about that? Have you visited ever?
I have heard about that, and even I saw in YouTube also, but I haven't visited yet. Yes.
Mhm.
I have
Yes.
visited the fort of Jhansi.
Okay, Fort of Jhansi.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, when you have a time, you can also visit that Gwalior
Yeah,
Fort. That is so
definitely.
that's
I
right.
love traveling. Whenever I get time, I will definitely visit there because I love traveling, and whenever I get time, I try to visit anywhere. I try to explore any place. So
Hmm. Yes. Okay, and how was your Sunday? Is there any specific plan for your Sunday, or is it going to be moderate?
it is going to moderate because Sunday is already a very hectic day for homemakers, as you know, because
Yes.
lots of work to be done on Sunday, and all the family members are present at home on Sunday. So it is very
Every
busy day. And in evening time, we have to go anywhere uh,
okay.
according to our need. So it
Hmm.
is a busy day, we can say. Yes. How's your
Okay. Yes.
Sunday? How's your
My
Sunday going?
Okay, so since morning, yes, as you mentioned, the Sunday's definition is completely different from some people say, yeah, I will sleep, I will just, but for me, I
Yeah,
haven't felt this that Sunday we can sleep. Even Sunday also, my waking up time is same like
yeah.
weekdays. I woke
I
up at 6 at 7, and then I did my complete walk. And because Sunday I add some extra work, so that
yeah,
is the advantage,
definitely. Yeah,
something, right? Advantage of this Sunday. So I woke up on my time regularly 6:30. I wake up. So today also, then I did my house chores a little bit, and I had to attend one class, and that was from 9 o'clock. So I attended that, and yes, it was a Sunday, so I helped my mother in cooking. Usually she cooks, but on Sunday at
yeah,
least every day I do help. But on Sunday I try to prepare complete food, and I did
yeah.
that. Yes,
But
right now I'm here.
every day
Hmm.
you must be busy in your coaching, and today you have holiday from there. Yeah.
Hmm. Right,
So you
right.
have taken some extra classes, I think, on Sunday.
Yes, I always try to do some additional work, some extra classes, and apart from recording, also we do some group sessions where we can do
Yeah,
practice and kind of
yeah.
things,
And
and some
editing and
academic work.
uploading. Yeah,
Hmm.
these kind of also works. So
Right,
tell me
right.
about your hobbies. What do you do in your leisure time?
Okay, I am the person who loves to do everything, but of course that's not possible. Except two things, that cooking and stitching. So it is
Okay.
something that I'm far.
Yeah.
Yes, apart from this, I love to do, dancing, exercising, and singing little bit. But what is my most important thing or my favorite thing that I love to do in my leisure time? So that is writing. Of course, I love to write poetry, stories, and present also them in front of people. And
Yeah,
yes,
that's
reading
it.
some Hindi books and English books. I'm reading whenever I get some extra time. So I love to make DIY products. I love to decorate my house, but the problem is
Okay.
that things takes more time.
Yeah.
So I
And
don't do.
getting leisure time is very difficult. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Sakshi, you are great, and you love to write. And I think because of that, your speaking is very nice because you write something. So,
Yeah.
as we all know that there are four aspects of English learning: reading,
Hmm.
writing, and listening and speaking. So, many of the person they are not focusing on writing. I have seen, even I. So,
Yes.
you are writing, so definitely because of that, your skill is flawless. You speak English, flawless English. I have
Yeah.
noticed by your
Uh,
videos. So,
so
what
I
should we
do.
do?
Mhm.
What should we do to improve, enhance, or spoken English? Give me some tips for me also and for my viewers.
Okay, fine. So before giving that tips for spoken, I want to correct that writing. I am also lacking, and I am practicing that. I'm not that much perfect in writing because I write in Hindi poetries and Hindi stories, not English. So yes, writing is something that I need to work a lot. And let's come back to the question that you have asked. So spoken English, first and foremost thing is that we all know that is speaking. So I think we should start speaking anyhow. No alternatives to improve our spoken English, right? And
Yeah,
we can do practice. As we all know, these tips are very, very common that we can see in a YouTube, right? We can do mirror practice. We can record our video not for the showing others. There are some people they don't like to
correct.
show, and they are very hesitate, introvert kind of people. So they can record for their self, right? For
Yes,
themselves, they can record, they can understand where are they lacking, they can improve. I think this is an activity that people should do it on daily basis. 2-3 minutes they can do. And
yes,
yes, there are free applications also that we can use. We can, when we are watching any conversations or anything, if someone is asking any question, so we can try to answer that. This is very important. Sometimes I
yeah,
also try watching any conversation with
yeah,
the
yeah,
tutors, anyone, and they asked any question, then I try to answer that. Pause
yeah,
that video, then I try to answer that. That am I
yes,
able to give the answer of that question or not? So this is very helpful. These are some
yeah.
things.
This is a good idea.
Hmm.
You told very nice tips for improving English. So, and do you have any question to ask with me?
Okay, so I want to know a very simple thing, that how much time or how many hours to you are devoting in this nowadays, because you as a housewife, is it, it is very difficult to maintain a to balance our timing. So how do
Yeah,
you do this?
Yeah,
Do you feel
definitely.
lazy sometimes when it comes to do any activity, writing activity, and talking with someone? Do you feel lazy sometimes?
Yeah, it happens. And as you know, house chores are never ending work. So it is
Right.
very difficult to grab the time for our own studies. And especially we have kids. So,
Hmm.
firstly, I have to focus on them. So it happens. But as you know, I'm passionate about learning English, and all the things are depending on passion. If we want to
Right.
do something, so definitely we can make a room for that. Okay. So I am passionate about this, so I try to consume a lot of English content. Just like if I'm doing any work in kitchen, I'm rolling the chapatis and or making some other things, so just I play any English content or conversational video or any podcast, and just keep aside my phone, and I keep learning, keep listening, and making the work whatever I am doing at that time. This way I consume a lot of English content. And apart from this, I try to speak with my daughters every time. Whatever I have to say, I speak in English with them. They both are
Hmm.
fluent. They both have studied through English medium schools, so they both are fluent, and they always correct me also. Even so, they both are the companion for me to learn English. So this way I am talking, and apart from this, somewhere sometimes I talk with myself. Whatever ideas comes in my mind, so I talk with myself. I do this every time. I take anything, any object, and I try to explain all about that object to myself if there is nobody. And if I have to do something more in this field, so when my husband goes to office and when my girls go to their school, so at that time 1 or 2 hour I remain free. So at that time I do that work. Just like if I have to write something, if I have to make any conversation, if I have to edit some video, so at that time I do. Yeah, because
Okay.
it is
Okay.
that there is a will, there is a way. So definitely
Right.
it is very, very difficult for homemakers, but I'm doing because I'm passionate about it. Yes.
Yeah. And I can see your efforts. There is a one more thing that hard work pays off. So you are putting effort in order to become a fluent speaker. And yes, I can see the reflection of your hard work. You
Thanks.
are speaking very well.
Thanks, Sakshi, for motivating me. It means a
Yes.
lot for me. Have you ever
Okay.
been to Lucknow?
No. My grandmother's house, not in Lucknow, but in Kanpur.
Yeah, it's quite near, just like
Yes.
neighbor. Lucknow and Kanpur
My,
are.
my mother's house is there, my maternal house.
Yes. Yes. What is your
Yeah.
future plan, Sakshi? Why do you learn English?
English is my hobby and I love this language. It gives me so much confidence,
Yeah.
so much happiness. So this
Yeah.
is the ultimate goal to learn this language. I want to help, I want to teach, so that I can clear all the doubts that English is just a language. Anyone can learn, anyone can share their knowledge, right?
Yeah. Really. That's great. And Sakshi,
Right.
your English is quite impeccable English. You are speaking very well. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope so to improve this more.
Okay.
It was amazing, amazing conversation. Wonderful. You make me feel so much comfortable. There's a lot of, positive vibes I can feel with you.
Yeah. Same here, Sakshi. It was very nice conversation. We will meet again with new
Sure,
topics. Okay.
sure, sure.
And
Yeah.
till then, bye bye.